Welcome to Daily Speaking English. Listen, speak, and improve every day.
Welcome back. So, what happened after that breakfast? You said it taught you something you'll never forget.
Yes, it did. At first, I didn't realize how special that morning was. To me, it was just breakfast. But later, I understood it was much more than that.
What made you realize it?
After breakfast, my father and I went for a walk. There was a small park, just a few streets away from our house. We used to go there almost every Sunday when I was a child.
Some places never really change.
Exactly. The old trees were still there, the little pond was still there, even the wooden bench looked the same. Everything felt familiar.
Did you and your father talk a lot?
Not at first. We simply walked together. Sometimes, comfortable silence is better than endless conversation.
I completely agree. When you're with someone you love, silence doesn't feel awkward. It feels peaceful.
That's exactly how it felt. Then, my father suddenly asked, "Doran, are you happy?"
Wow, that's a simple question, but it's not always easy to answer.
You're right. I didn't answer immediately. I thought about my job, my apartment, my busy schedule, my goals. Then, I realized I hadn't asked myself that question for a very long time.
Sometimes we're so busy building a life that we forget to actually live it.
Exactly. After a few seconds, I smiled and said, "I think so, but I've been very busy."
And what did your father say?
He smiled, looked at the lake, and quietly said, "Being busy isn't the same as being happy."
That's a sentence worth remembering.
Then he continued, "When you were little, breakfast was your favorite meal. You laughed. You told us stories. You asked 100 questions. But this morning, I noticed you reached for your phone before you looked at us."
That must have been difficult to hear.
It was, not because he was criticizing me, but because he was right.
Sometimes the people who love us most help us notice what we've stopped noticing ourselves.
Exactly. That conversation stayed in my mind for the rest of the day. That evening, before going to bed, I looked through the photos on my phone. There were hundreds of pictures, beautiful restaurants, fancy coffee shops, luxury hotels.